So, mid-year cross-stitch WIP parade, she said. I don't even know where to start. Don't know where to start. So these are all my projects. I have around somewhere between 60 and 70 projects. Majority of them is electronic charts, where I use pattern keeper, full colors, non-full colors. Then I have a couple with paper charts, and then there's stamped. So yeah, I do have a lot of work in front of me. I need to get these sorted out, and I want kind of 4 categories. And I have spreadsheets I need to bring up to date. So let's just get on with it. Oh my God. That was something. I did it. They are sorted out in 4 categories: paper charts, stamped, non-full coverage, and full coverage. I also brought my spreadsheets up to date. In total, there are 65 projects here, and that is way more than I have ever had before, I think. The other years, 2 years before, I think I was around 20 or 30. This year, I have started a lot. So yeah, but anyway, let's go and take a look at all of them, including the finishes and all the rest. Welcome to my cross-stitch channel, and welcome to this Floss Tube Extra video. I am Lone, the Random Stitcher, and I am from Denmark. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for giving this video a chance. I hope you will like it and stick around. And if you are one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back and watch my videos. I am so grateful for all your love and support. So yeah, mid-year WIP parade 2026. I have been dreading this video and been so excited about this video at the same time. Really looking forward to it. But you know, it's hard work to get everything together and try to create a video that makes sense and not you know, too confusing. So but I have put in a lot of work to try to do this video as enjoyable, watchable as possible. So we are going to take a look at statistics. I have some statistics for this past 6 months. I have some finishes, not many, but some. And then we are going to take a look at all the 65 projects. And as we go along with the 65 projects, I will let you know which ones I have started this year, and also if there is any goals on that project, I will let you know. We are also going to talk about plans and spin a wheel. And then I will show you the new starts that is possible that is going to be started this year. We'll get back to that. And then, yeah, coming up in July. And yeah, also this video is recorded over several days, so you might see different clothes and also different lighting and stuff like that. So yeah, but it took some days to get this done. I filmed some one day, and the same day I edited it, and that way I only had, because the first kind of section of this video was 5 or 6 videos. So I got that all got together kind of, and and then I edited it. It's hard word, and that way I could delete all the original files and the original videos and just have the one that I already, that part that is already done, so it wouldn't take up too much space on my phone. It's a lot of work that way, but in the end I will not have that long video with tons of clips to put together. So I divided it up in some days. So overall I think it has taken me 4 days to do this complete video. So yeah, a lot of work and a lot of fun. I love this kind of videos, but I need to have my head in order to do it, of course. Yeah, statistics. I have bought a spreadsheet on, I think I did it early January on Etsy, and it calculates automatically how much I stitch and everything. So it says that I have so far this year stitched 71,777. It's not all my stitching, because I have often stitched on stuff that I haven't counted and I haven't put in the spreadsheet. Some of the paper charts and also some of the stamped. So, but I don't know how much more. Maybe it's 80,000 I've done, but let's go with the numbers here. It says 71,777. The number of projects I have stitched on is 55. In total, I have, what I'm showing you today is 65 in total, but I have stitched on 55 of them. I have stitched 159 days. I have started 21 so far this year. I have finished 3, but actually there's a 4. It's a finish last year, but it's fully finished now. So my highest stitching day was the 11th of June. I stitched 1,422. My highest stitch month is January, where I stitched 17,743. So yeah, I'm going to show you my finishes. Let's look at the, because I don't think I have shown it. Let's look at the fully finished object. No, yeah, FFO, fully finished cross stitch. It is Bruce the tiger. He is now a pillow cushion. He has a jungle on the back. And here he is. This was a Joy Sunday kit. I finished him last year, but only just made a pillow recently. So my husband really wanted a pillow. I kind of wanted him hanging on my wall, but he really wanted a pillow, so he got a pillow. This is done on a 14 count, and yes, it was stamped. So that was fully finished. Older, but yeah. And the next one I finished, the first one, really first finish I had this year was Jaws. This one, just a small one, and it took so long to do this. I don't know why, but it did. But I got it finished, so with backstitching and everything. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah. Next one I finished is a small goldfish. Mindset is everything. This one hangs on my wall. Also from Etsy. Yeah. And the last one I finished last week is Welcome Campus. I don't have it anymore because it was a gift and she got it last week. So I will just put in a picture. Jaws, in order to finish this year, I stitched 2,116. Mindset, in order to finish that, I stitched 1,346. And Welcome Campus, I stitched 3,640. And Welcome Campus is and Mindset are the two that was also started this year. Jaws was started some way back. Yeah, so those were the finishes. I think now it is time to take a look at the 65 projects. I will start with paper charts and the stand one. Then we will move on to non-full coverage and full coverage. And then talk about plans. So let's get it started. So let's begin with the category paper charts. In this category, there are 4 projects. First one is a project from the Blue Flower. There are 3 different charts in here, and I'm working on this one, the little mermaid there. So let's see how far I am. This one is not, I haven't calculated how much I stitch on those, neither of those. So here is my start on that one. This is where I got to with that one. It's done on a 16 count that I dyed myself. Here it is. It's the lotus flower up there in this corner there. Oh yeah, I tried to create a kind of fabric that looked a little bit like this because I really like this. So I think this came pretty close. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, so, and all projects, everything is in a wheel that I created, and I actually have started a little bit to spin it, but it is going to be really started after my vacation. I have 3 weeks coming up, 3 weeks where I will be stitching on whatever I'm able to bring along. So next one up is something that is very noisy on this. So these are Christmas angels. 3 small, beautiful Christmas angels. They are from a little shop in Denmark that sells these kind of old school kits. I'm working on the red one. There are, how many colors? I think there are 11 colors. One of them is a horrible gold. Really, really horrible to work with. So here's the angel, and you can see that I did the halo with that horrible gold thing. Then I remembered I had this metal. It looks a little bit like gold. So I have used that for her wing. And I don't know. I will be doing the other wing, of course, with that. All the wings and all the angels, I will be doing it with that metal. But even if it's horrible to work with the other one, I think I am going to do the halos with that. That came along with the kit. So that's it. That was that Christmas angel. I really, really, really want to have this finished. At least one angel finished before Christmas. I want to have this hanging on my Christmas tree or, decorations somewhere around the house. Next one up is a Riolis kit. Looks like this. When nothing goes right, go left. Yeah. I actually worked on this recently. I haven't really worked much on it, but I got it March 26, 2024. Probably started it pretty soon after that. 11 colors. I calculate there's around 6,000 stitches. It is a 14 count that follow along, and the thread is wool acrylic, which Riolis is known for. I'm not a fan, but at least the coverage is good. I haven't sewn it around the edge. I should have done that, but here's where. So the other day I finished that win word, and I got the goes done also. Oh, I will put in before pictures if I can find them on the projects, but right now I don't know exactly. Do I have a before picture with this one? If I have, I would put it in. This is how it looks like. It went a little fast before. This is how it looks like. So a little of the words, the cat is done, and a little of the car. So. I'm not sure how far along I am with this one. I need the word nothing and right, and then also the sign go left, and the bottom of the car wrong. Quite a lot left still. But it's also in the wheels, so we'll see when it will come up. So number 4 project is, and this is also noisy. Ooh, this one, that's a bookmark. There's 2 in this kit I got from AliExpress. I am working on this one. Started this one. I'm not very far. This is where I got to. Done the white up here and a little bit of this. There. Maybe 100. I'm not sure. Kind of rubber, something a little bit stiff and still not. It's fine. We're going to put some felt behind it or something. So that was that one. So yeah, that was the paper chart category. So let's take a look at the stamp ones. Stamp ones, I have 21. I actually think there's more, but because I have a closet full of, I think some of them maybe have maybe been starting those, but these are the one I remember I started, so I'm going with that. 21. Yeah. Let's start with the first one. That is Bee Eater. This is done on a 16 count. I don't know where it's from, but at one point I did a lot of unboxings, so this was one of those. So I have done, I think, that bird almost completely done, and I'm working on that bird. Bee Eaters. Just a small one. It's very cute. Here is where I am. So you can see I'm almost done with that bird. I did a little bit of the back stitching as well. A little bit of the background. Yeah. It's actually one that I would like to finish this year, but let's see. Can't remember if I've had golds on any of my stamps. I don't think so, actually. Because I'm not counting, so it is a little bit difficult. Next one is oh my god. Let me take this picture out so you can see it. I'm not sure where it's from. I cannot speak Chinese, but I call it Big-Eyed Kitten. It's a piece that my granddaughter really liked, but I am completely stuck with it. Even though I really like it, I like the image, I think it's too cute. The confetti in it is, yeah, out of this world. Here's where I am with it. Got the eye done, I think, completely. But look at that. I don't know, it's overwhelming. And also the size in general is just humongous. So, I don't know. Every time I look at it, I think, oh, I want to do it, but then when it comes to, I think it's 14 count, when it comes to actually stitching on it, I just, yeah. So I am thinking about finding a new home for it. So if any one of you is interested, let me know. We can figure something out. There's a lot of colors in it. Can I see that? No, I can't. Maybe I can see it here. Paperwork. 63. And I think there are some mixed stitches and stuff. So yeah, a lot of fun. And it is very, very beautiful. So I just think it's going to be one of those that I show every year, and I never got anything done with it. So I think last year was the last time I worked on it. I was big I can. Then next one is another this Joy Sunday one, Cat Mom. So let's see where we are with that one. This is also 14 count. Oh, I actually got a lot done on this one. This is also in the wheel. Here's where I am with her. Oh, look at that. That's very cute. It's very, very lovely fabric, this. So I don't know why I haven't worked more on it. Anyway, it's in the wheel, so yep, there's a chance it can come out once in a while. A little bag here. That is that contains a piece from a kit from Timo. This one, what's it called? There's a dragonfly and a clock. I think that's what it's called. Dragonfly and a clock. And it is 11 count. I actually really want to work on it because it's so simple, but the fabric is horrible. So what did I do? Okay, so I started up here. I can see it from behind. I started up here with half stitches. And I don't know if it's meant for half stitches, but I did half stitches. Kind of a faded background. When I look at it, it looks like kind of a faded background. So I did that. And a little bit more here. So very small start. It's really not nice to hold in hand, but I don't know if it's going to be better, you know, the more I stitch on it. It will maybe soften up, I'm not sure. But, we'll see. Next one is flamingos, and that one I've been working a lot on actually. This one. This is also 11 count, but the fabric is much, much nicer. I actually think I have this in summary. I actually think I have that in my one of my spreadsheets. So flamingos. Actually, also said that I worked 537 this year on Cat Mom. So yeah. That one. So let's see, flamingos. Where the freak are you? Here, flamingos. 2000. It says I have stitched on this year. Here it is. Yeah. This one I also worked on recently. It's so easy stitching. It's so easy. Big areas, same color. You can really sit and relax. Okay, it can be a little bit boring from time to time. But anyway. That one. Next one is a small one. Mayflowers. 11 count. And it's really not good. At least the fabric is nice. So, and I think I quickly gave it up again. But I did start the Y. Oh my god. And apparently I think it counts as a whip. But yeah. It will be in the wheel because that's cute. Let's get something in on that. Beautiful colors. So noisy. I Don't know where it's from, but yeah. Next one is Joy Sunday again. This one I call Greek Island Street. I think it's just called, a second, let me get it out. It is just called Flower Street 4. It is 14 count, it's not very small, not very big. And here is what I have done. So I started with the house over here and did the flowers. So I went all the way down here. So I think next time maybe I'll just go over there. Yeah. A lot of confetti here, but I think the rest is okay. It's, every time there's flowers and trees and stuff, there's bound to be some confetti. But this is also in the weird. Throw stuff. Go away! Keep coming back. Plastic, it was very attached to me. I don't have the real bag. I guess I do. It's in here. I don't know why. It's actually there. Never know. Never know why I do things I do. So this one, the next one is a Halloween project. It's I stitched on it last Halloween. It hasn't been out all year. It hasn't been out this year. Halloween. I brought it along with to Paris last year, I think, in October. This is where I am now. What have I done? Ah, yeah. I stitched the little owl and also the witch. Did I do anything else? Don't think so. I just parked thread. I haven't done anything other than those two. So, but it will be back in Halloween, for Halloween stitching. Autumn and Halloween month, October. Yeah. I have to bring something, put it right back here. Next one is Kingfishers by the pond. It says private fishing. This one, oh man, I've done something. I couldn't decide if I want to do the whole piece or just the birds. So I have spilled something also, and I've written on it. So I guess I felt like I wanted to crop it. But here is the two birds. They're very pretty. I love kingfishers. I see them a lot in my little secret place where they live, where they breed, they have kids, babies. So what I apparently thought back then was that I was going to crop it here, kind of here. So yeah, that could be fine. So I think that I'm just going to stitch the rest, yeah, when I get to it again. So yeah, 14 count as well. Really love this. It's such a nice fabric. This is from AliExpress. Almost 100% sure. This one is something I got in a PR package at one point. Lily Fairy. Lily Fairy, yes. She's very cute. Very easy stitching also. Don't think I've done a lot. But I think The colors of this on this actually really overwhelms me. It's so bam in your face. So, but that must be the area that I stitch. Yeah. So a little bit of her face is done. Her eye. Also a little bit up here. Is there more places? No. Her mouth. Yay. Oh yeah. That's also on the wheel, in the wheel, so it can be picked. That was Lily Fairy, 14 count. I haven't written when it started, so last year something. So next one up is a big one. This is Mushroom Village. I have done some sit-alongs with that. It's a very big piece. Do we have a picture? Not there. Do I have a picture? I can take it out. Maybe the picture will follow. Yeah, here it is. It's not going to look like this at all. But if there was done on 20 count maybe, and a lot more colors, better charting, this could have been how it's going to look. But it's not. It's a very, very simplified version of that. And it's 11 count, so it's humongous. Let me take it out. Yep. It's very big. That's what I did. I think that's the only thing I did. Oh, a little bit over here. Oh my god, that's very orange. So, yeah. I'm still going to work on it. So let's see what we can get done. I will... it is in my wheel, so let's just see what happens. This one is not overwhelming. Kind of. It's overwhelming because it's a big one, but the charting is not overwhelming. So I can get something done on it. It's not like I sit there and go, oh my god, I can never get something worked on. I can never get something done on this. It's too much. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to end. This one is more manageable because of the because there's, then you can finish this, then you can finish this and this, and kind of smaller pieces. So yeah, Mushroom Village. Big zipper bag. Next one up is Parade. I have not worked on it this year. I think last year maybe. It's from FT Normal. It was in one of my PR packages. Here's how it looks. Parade. Parade 6. Hard to get out. This is 14 count. This is what I did. This is also in the wheel. Oh my god. Don't push me back. Well, it's not difficult stitching this, so, and it's a nice fabric, so it's good. It is in the wheel. Oh, there's a note. Let's see. Yeah, it arrived last year, 24th of May. I started it the 31st of May last year. No, the year before, 24. I don't think I worked on it last year. I certainly did work on it this year, so yeah, it's been a long time. FT Normal. And yeah, some of them you can go and check and see if you can find, but I cannot guarantee they're still there because it's been 2 years for this one. So next one is a pillow, peacock. Looks like I have something here. This is from June last year. No, June the year before, 24. Oh my God. We have a picture of this one. Oh my God. Don't I have a picture? Yep, it is here. I actually really like this one. So, peacock cushion pillow. It's 11 count, yeah. So what did I do? What did I do? I don't think I've done much. Don't even know how to, yeah. Okay. 2 small dots, kind of. I worked a little bit up here. And then something here. Oh yeah. This is 40 by 40, I think. So. This is also a little bit crazy with the charting, I think. I think it's in the wheel. I'm not completely sure, but it's a lot of colors, so it's not like it's a lack of colors. Yeah, let's see. I might want to do it. I might. See if I can zipper this thing in. Good. Next is an old piece. Peonies. And yeah, I have drawn line on it, and that is because I was contemplating only doing this, I think. But it's a very nice fabric, so I think I will be doing it whole thing. I did do one flower. It's very pretty, I think. So, and the fabric is so nice. But as you can see, there is a little bit of confetti in this. So, but it is in the wheel. I know that. I would like to have some more done on it. So, get over to that beautiful flowers over there. That is the main attraction, as far as I'm concerned. This one there. So, yeah. I think it's well done there. This charting. Where's this from? I haven't written anything, so I don't know where it's from. But I know it's from 23. So, 3 years old. It must have been from the beginning of this channel. Yeah. So, next one is also from Sunday, also 14 count. It is called Poppy and Sheeps. Sheep, but there's just several, so sheeps. I really like this one. It's simple, it's cute, easy stitching. And I say that, and the only thing I've done is a sheep. One sheep. Oh my God. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to do the sky and this in half stitches to get that done quick, and then the rest is going to be full crosses. The sky is what, yeah, the blue, all the blue and the white I'm going to do in half stitches, and then the rest will be full crosses. Oh yeah, that is also in the wheel. This is from Paint Some Way. So it must have been a PR package. It's warm still. Next one is robin, birds and flowers, but I call them robins and flowers. Something tells me I have that in here. Yeah, and I actually worked on it this year. Back in February, I did 850 stitches. 850 stitches on this. This is how it looks like. I love it. It's a wonderful piece, in my opinion. So you have the robin birds and you have the bees and some beautiful flowers and a butterfly. That's summer. That's really summer. So let's get it out and see what we have done. Yeah, I thought I did one of the flowers, one of the birds. So I did one of the robin birds. How cute. And continue down here. Fourteen count. How big is it? It's 38 by 48. And there's a lot of colors in this one. 35, yeah, and we have some French knots, and we have some back stitching. Did I do any back stitching? No, I did not. But I mean, that is cute. Yeah. So, of course, this is also in the wheel. My ginormous wheel. So many projects in there. Beautiful colors. Hefty normal. Don't think this was a PR package. I actually think I purchased this myself. In 24, I believe. Yeah. Next one is this one. Spring Cottage. From GBFK. This is something that I came pretty far with, I think. Yep. Almost halfway. Almost. Maybe 40% or something. Or less. Yeah. 14 count. Spring Cottage. 17 colors. Pretty simple, but I really like it. Could be cute on a project bag. This is also in the wheel. I think 99% of everything I show is in the wheel. Yeah. Next one is a small one. This is, yeah, just a second. These are gnomes from Joy Sunday. I have cut something out. There's summer gnome and autumn gnome. And then there was a Christmas gnome. It's very dusty. Just sort that out. Yes, this one I did. I don't know why I haven't put it away when the Christmas was over, but luckily it didn't. Then I could show you. I did this probably Christmas 24, not for sure. And I have done the summer. I still need a back stitching here. And I did the autumn, and I also need some back stitching on this one. And I am doing the spring. Yeah, spring. So spring gnome, these gnomes are in the wheel. So I'm thinking that when it's spun, when it's picked, the wheel is picking this, I will do some of the back stitching because I think it needs it. Could be fun to have them completely done, those two that I have done. Let's move this. Christmas has come early. It is Christmas in July soon, so. What do we have next? What do we have next? We have 3 left. Next one is the Statue of Liberty. That's a piece that I started 3 years ago or something. And then my husband was kind of into cross-stitch for a while, so he took it over. I said he could if he wanted to, and he would. So I'm not sure what he actually did Maybe he did some of the buildings, but here is where I am. The sky. And a little bit of the lady. You can see from behind what I did. It's very difficult to see on stand. But yeah, 14 count. There is 26 colors. It is 16 by 38 centimeters. Yeah, this is also in the wheel. Next one is water lilies. I'm actually not sure if I even worked on it. I wanted to work on it, and then there was something that this is from Outdoor Tide. I got it in 24 in August, and it cost $8.28. I'll see if I have done anything. Oh my god, I done something up here. That is all. That's crazy. Or down here. I'm not sure how to. Must be something here. Yeah, up here. Don't know why I stopped again. It feels like a nice fabric. So, but I have had a very hard, difficult period. I kind of still am. I don't know what to stitch, and I keep changing between everything, and yeah. There it is. Does it count as a whip? Now I've done 20 stitches. Apparently I did count it. It's amongst the 21. Okay, so there's one left. This is called Wolf 3. Actually my husband's, but he is not cross-stitching anymore. So he wanted it, and now I am taking over. Let's see what we did. So he did the background and kind of also outlining of the wolf. So this is 14 count. He's really stitching pretty. Couple of mistakes, but nothing that can't be fixed. I'm going to continue it. So it's in the wheel. So that was the 21 of the stamped. Yeah, so I need a break now, and then we will move on to the non-full coverage, and then the full coverage, and it's going to be tomorrow because I have been at this the whole day. But actually started yesterday with getting the spreadsheet ready and everything. So I think I'll call it a day and go back in and do some stitching. So it is the next day, and it is a hot day again. Not as hot as the weekend, but still warm, and it's just, I'm already sweating. So yeah, we are going to take a look at all the non-full coverage projects I have. And I have 20 non-full coverage projects. So I had to reduce the quality of the video because my new phone is out of order. The front camera is broken, so I need to use my old phone, which doesn't have much storage. So I needed to turn down the quality, so it doesn't take up that much space. So yeah, I hope it will work. Anyway, let's start out with. Let me just move this. Yeah, and as I said in the intro, as I move along, I will let you know if this project is started this year, and also if there's any goal with that project. First one is Autumn Fox. This is a piece from Stitch Rovia, is how it looks like. And also, if I have before picture, I will put it in. I don't think I have before pictures with everything, but if I have, I will put it in. So this is not a full cover, as you can see. There's the white is just the background. So yeah, beautiful autumn fox. I am doing this on a, I really don't know if it's 16 or 14. Maybe it's a 16 count. So here it is. I did this year 434 stitches. I have in total stitched 1,187 out of 9,621. I'm at 12.34%. My goal for this piece is to get it up to 3,500, which means I need to stitch 2,313 on it. 2 strands, full crosses. Yeah. So that was the first one. I need to get another bag for it. It takes up too much space in my box. So next one is Autumn Scroll. That is a Barbarana piece. At first I did it only with a paper chart, but then I found out that I could actually upload it to Markup RXP. This is how it looks like. And here she is. A piece of fabric I dyed myself. I think it's 14 count. So Autumn Scroll. I didn't stitch on this year. It was my kind of following project. In total, I have stitched 870 out of 3,292. I'm at 26.43%. My goal is to get it to what? Oh, that was Bowie. My goal is to get it to 2,000. So I still need to do 1,130. These stripes here is done with a variegated thread because I don't have that fancy one to use. Oh my god. The allergy is hard on me at this time of year. Yes, so next one up is that's Bowie. At one point this was my focus project this year. I do have a picture. This is from Unique Stitch Craft over on Etsy. This is how he looks. My Bowie. Sick stardust. Yeah, so let us see what I have done. Bowie, I have stitched this year 3,770. In total, I have stitched 6,867 out of 21,864, and I'm at 31.41%. Here it is. This is 14 count, 2 strands, full crosses. My goal for Bowie. I know I did a goal. Yeah. My goal is to get him to 10,000 stitches. Really. Apparently so. So I need to do 3,133 stitches. I guess I could do that, but yeah. If I have a before picture, I can put it in. I think I do with this one. So that was Bowie, my Bowie. I had a plan on finishing him this year, but it's not going to happen. But maybe I can get him to 50%. Could be nice. 10,000 is not totally 50%, but close. So, all right. Next one up is Butterfly. This is a piece from Box and Fox. This is how it looks like. And this is done on a 16 count. Ada. I'm annoying. This year I did, where are you here? 402 stitches. In total, I have stitched 3,474 out of 7,621. I'm at 45.58% done. So my goal for this is to get it to 4,500 stitches. That means I need to do 1,026 stitches. Yeah. That will bring me yeah, way over 50%. That's good. I also had plans on finishing this year, but that was before knowing how many projects I would end up having this year. Next one up is something I started this year. So this is a 2026 start. It is Kitten Paws. As I chart from my bobbins. I actually got it as a kit, but then I ended up buying a chart so that I could have it in pattern cube because I accidentally drew a lot on that paper chart and then I had to redo it and it was just annoying. So how is it? I think it's this way. So this is a restart. I started it in January again. So cat paws, I did 256 stitches, and that is the whole thing. 256 out of 2,423. I'm at 11%, and my goal is to get it to 1,500. So I still need to do 1,244. It's pretty hard to see, but it's the paw. Isn't it? Am I completely wrong? No, I think it's right. So there will be back stitching, so it's going to be more clear, more visible. Right now it's just some very, very light colors. Yeah, so that was Kitten Paw. And this was a project I finished not last year, the 24, I think. 2024. Blackbird. Byron Blackbird from Archie Housewife. Coming up, next one is coffee. It's always a good idea. It is from, who's it from? Tiny Modernist. Looks like this. The Kitten Paws is 14 count, and this one is probably 14 count as well. This one I also have in markup RXP. This year I did 618 on this I have stitched 882 in total out of 1,871. I am at 47.14%. My goal is to get it to, that was an odd number. Oh, my goal is to finish it. That's why, 1,871. Yeah, my goal is to finish this. And I need 989 stitches to finish this. Beautiful colors, I think. Yeah, 2 strands. And I really like it. I like the colors and I think it's very well done. There's some back stitching on it. I don't think I have done any back stitching. No, I have not. I am starting to get the letters in the words. So, a good idea. It's coming in there. Yeah. That's it. That was a free pattern, by the way. Freebie from Tiny Modernist. So let's see if we can get this finished this year. Ooh. Next one up is Extraordinary Birds Cell, Lola Crow Cell 2025, which I failed miserably, and Museum this year's cell I'm also failing. But never mind. Let's see if we have a picture, how it will look. Yeah, bad printer, but something like this. Did I stitch on it this year? Yeah, I actually put 450 in. So in total I have done 4,553 out of 18,980. I'm at 23.99%. My goal is to what? Get it to 6,000. So I still need to do 1,447. I need to stand up with this. This is a fabric I dyed myself. It is, I believe, 14 count. A little bit wrinkly, but the top part. I did start to do the aviary, the green lines, the cage, and here's the bottom. So yeah, that's that one. I also need a bag for that. It takes up too much room when bags like this in my box here. Yep. So next one is a little piece called Italy. It is started this year. I will have to put in a picture of that. Don't have it. Maybe I have it here actually. Yeah, I do. Here it is. Oh, little flickering. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a heart, Italy, and there's different kinds of motifs in it. Oh my God, it's flickering. That's insane. Anyway, I haven't done a lot. I have done 92 stitches. And this is the one, I think this is a pizza slice that is coming in here. It's 14 count. This pattern, I cannot see, it is in markup XP, and I cannot see how many stitches there are because all the background is meant to be stitched. So, and I'm not stitching that because it's white. So, but anyway, apparently I think I should continue do more on it. I have, my goal is to get it to 1,000, and that is 908 stitches. Yeah. Next one is Little Dove's Year. This is a project from Little Dove Design. I worked on this forever and ever and ever and ever. I have done this year 1,082. In total, I have done 6,539 out of 19,747. I'm at 33.11%. My goal is to get it to 8,000, which means I need to do 1,461 more. This is February and March. I think this is June. I think this is April and September. Yeah, September. So yeah, not much room. I haven't left much room. But yeah, that was Little Dove's Year. Next one is Lawkeeper, and that is a piece I started this year and I stopped it again. But I am going to continue it, but I just it's hard to stitch on this. First I stitch, let me see if I can find a picture. I might. Yep. Here it is. Lawkeeper. From Raven Coven. This is, I think it is 16 count. First one I started, excellently started in the middle. And this is a gargoyle, so it needs to be in the corner up here. So this is charcoal color fabric, dyed myself. I think this is 3865 DMC. Lawkeeper, I have done, yeah, that sounds very good, 13,233. That's because I marked up all the background. And total 13,233. Out of, in total, 23,520. And I'm at 56.26%. My goal is to get it to 14,500, which means I need to do 1,267 with the same color. It's pretty hard to stitch on, I think. Otherwise, I don't know why. Maybe I was surprised how boring it was to stitch with the same color. I don't know. Oh yeah, so last on this side paper is Majestic Albert. This is also a piece I did. I think this was done last year. So I made it into a bag with some beach theme. Yeah, enough of that. I might have a picture. It's not a very good picture. Let me see if I can have one. This is from, I think, the Witchy Stitcher. Yeah, here it is. Majestic. This one, instead of Majestic, I'm going to write my my son and daughter-in-law's last name, because their last name, my son married into, in Danish it means, in English it means dear. So, yeah, what did I do? I do have a before picture with that, I remember. I did 320 this year, and it is stitched on a 16 count fabric I dyed myself. 320 in total. I've done 672 stitches. It's annoying, it has a don't know if you can see it, but stretch it out. Oh, you can see it. Yeah. Out of 2,837 percentage, I have forgot to write that down. But it must be almost 25% or something. Yeah, my goal is to finish this year. That means I need to stitch 2,165 on it to get it to a finish. I don't expect all my goals to be reached this year. It is my first year doing these goals actually, so I don't expect them to be to reach them all, but I just do what I can and be happy with the goals I get done. So, yeah, short break. Okay, I'm back. I need to change my t-shirt because it was just sweaty. So, and I actually started recording, and then I realized that my microphone was still on my sweaty t-shirt. So I was just talking and talking. Luckily, I didn't only showed 2 when I realized it, and went in to get my microphone and put it on here. So. Let me start over, not completely over, but with Marilyn. Marilyn lives in this bag that I did at one point, I think maybe a year or a little more ago. This is my cross stitch that I decided to cut up and put together like this. So some hate it, some love it, and I love it, but I regretted that I put in Bedelia Bunny, because I really love Bedelia Bunny. She's also from Artsy Housewife. And she was actually a pretty expensive chart, so yeah, but at least I can see some of her. This one, Sunflower here, that is a chart that I have done, and it is free, available in the Facebook group. You can go download it there. The sunflower is an internationally known symbol for invisible disabilities. I wear it, the symbol around my neck, the sunflower, when I'm traveling and stuff. So yeah, it is known in most airports, so if you are wearing it, the staff know that you might need extra time and attention and stuff. So good. Marilyn is a piece from Mason Arts. She is done on a black 18 count Ada, and all the black you see is fabric. There is 7 colors in her. I started her in, I don't know, actually, when I started her, not this year. So, what did I do this year? And this year I stitched 134 stitches. In total I stitched 2,339 out of 20,410. I'm at 11.46%. My goal is to get this to 3,500. So I need to stitch 1,161. And yeah, it is a little bit dirty. Yeah, the black is just, yeah, maybe I should have washed it before, but I hope I can get the stains off. Yes. So this is one, I don't know if I said 2, but it's 1 strand full crosses. Yeah. The top of her head, Marilyn's head. Yeah. So getting her to 3,500 will not maybe bring her to 15% or something. It's not going to bring her far, but it's fine. So that was Marilyn. I used one of the, the China bags for background. So it really works well. I need to do something with the borders. I can't believe I did this ugly border, but probably never will, because it's looked like this for a year and a half or something. So next one up is Museum After Midnight. Yeah, I was so determined this year. This is a Lola Crow stitch along. I was so determined this year that I was sure that I would keep up, follow along, and get all the releases done every week. It started the 29th of April, I think. So I did all the shelves, the museum part, I did that, and that was over 6,000 stitches. And I started to do the weekly releases. Then I realized that there's actually going to be 2-3 weeks in July where I cannot keep up. And to be honest, I was also pretty annoyed that I needed to do almost 1,000 stitches out of my limited amount of stitches I do every week, that I need to put that in this, because I have so many others that I want to put in. So Museum After Midnight is now in the wheel and can be picked along with all the other projects. So I'm not going to do the releases every week now. I made that decision because that's just really how I felt. Let's see. I have done this year 8,076. I don't know how many stitches there will be in total, but probably way over 20. And I don't know what percentage I'm at, but I haven't set any goals on this. I don't really know why, but maybe my goal could be to bring this to 10,000. That is almost 2,000 stitches. I might do that, but I haven't written any goals on this. So here it is. So the last ones I did was down here. There's a dragonfly coming in there, but I haven't done back stitching on it. So there's a shark and another shark and a blue whale skeleton. This is maybe 14 count. I dyed it myself. Yeah. That's a Lola Crow. And I'm not going to participate in any more of these stitch alongs. Not one that requires that many stitches every week. I know for some 800 up to 1,000 stitches a week is not a lot, but if I only do, let's say my average is 3,000, then taking the 1,000 of that, and I have Vincent where I'm stitching 100 every day on that, then there's not many other projects that get my love. So this one I finished last year is from Favorite Gnomes on Etsy. It is called Dog Lover. So did this back this year. Okay, moving on. This is a very new one that I started, and it's my own chart. I had charted it myself. It's a drawing I did a long time ago. I can see if I can put in a picture. No, I can see if I can show you a picture, because I believe I have it here. Or maybe not. Here it is. So this is a drawing I quickly made a long time ago. I was in a Facebook group. Was it a Facebook group or was it a website? Can't remember. But it was kind of an assignment that it was all about bipolar disorder. That we should draw how we see our bipolar. And so I drew this. This is a very, very, there's different things in this hat. And different moods, different mood swings. There's love, there's dark place, there's hope, and there's thorns that sticks out. Can be hard to get into my heart. Sometimes you can interpret it as you wish. But I decided that I wanted to do a cross stitch of this one. So I have just recently uploaded the pattern to the Facebook group, and you can get it there for free. This is not it. Actually, here it is. Switch around two projects. So yeah, I did 250 stitches on this. There is, and yeah, this will start this year, 2026. 250 stitches out of 1,311. I'm at 5.8%. Doing it on pink. And this is how far I got. I think this is 16 count. 2 strands. My goal is, with this one, to get it to 2,000. What? Yeah. I want to get it to 2,000. That means I need to do 1,750 on this. This is a chart that is very good if you're a beginner in this counted cross stitch. We have a fly in here. Yeah, so I feel it's a good pattern if you're new in this counted cross stitch world. Maybe new in this is Pattern Keeper compatible, and because there's no back stitching, there's no confetti. It's bigger areas and it's easy stitching. So yeah. Next one is Not Today Satan. That is not started this year. I started it last year in Halloween month, October. So, and it lives in this bag that I just got from Timo. Not Today Satan. I think this is from Raven Coven as well. I did 327 stitches this year. My neighbor is talking. Forgot to show you how it looks. Not Today Satan. I'm doing it on pink fabric. 14 count. Yeah. I'm Raven Coven. Okay, so here it is. I did start to work on the word up there. So this year I did 327 stitches. In total I've done 1,231. Out of 12,160, I'm at 10.12%. My goal is to get it to 3,000 stitches, which means I need to do 1,769. And it is in the wheel I've created with a lot of projects in, and I'm going to work especially a lot on it in Halloween month, October. So. That one. Next is On the Way to Get My Shit Together. This is, I believe, also from, I think this is from Witchy Stitcher. Just a second. I'm actually not sure where this is from, but this is how it looks. And I didn't want to do it on completely black, so I just love it, and I laugh every time I look at it, so or smile. So I found this darker fabric, so that is what I'm doing. I think it's 20 count, and I'm using 1 strand full crosses, 1/1. On the way I did 202, so it's a new start, 2026 start. Out of 7,260, I'm at 2.78%. My goal is to get it to 1,500. It means I need to do 1,298. I started with a letter, then I had something to start out from without drawing squares. There's a little something wrong with the E, but I'm going to fix it sometime. But yeah, I started with the hat. So you can see that he's brown. Cowboy hat. Yeah. So 1,100 and what? What did I say? 1,298 is my goal to get in. Don't have a bag for that. Okay. Next up is Pink Cupcake. That is a piece from Mason Art on Etsy. That is how it looks. This fabric, it's a 14 count I'm doing it on, and I have dyed it several times to try to get it a little bit of a darker color in order for the white to be more the light colors to be more visible, and I failed miserable. I actually think I made it worse because some of the area around it is very light pink, and a lot of the thread is pink. I don't know if I end up doing a little bit of backstitching. We'll see about that. Anyway, here it is. So pink cupcake, this year I did 921. In total I have done 25,881. It's because all the white is marked up. And that is out of 40,000, including all the background. I'm at 64.7%. My goal is to get it to 27,000, including the background. It means I need to do 1,119. This. I don't know, you can see, especially there, it's a very pink area there, so the stitches is barely visible. But let's see when the whole thing is done. Maybe it's much more clear than it is right now. I should have just left it white, but yeah. So we have 3 left. Next one is Pokemon. Everything is coming down now. Okay, Pokemon. I have it here somewhere. Hold on, I'm getting there. There it is. From Floss and Cross something. And let's see. Yeah. I'm down here, the blue ones. Let's see, I'm doing this on a 16 count. I actually really love this fabric. I dyed this myself, and it was one of those that was really, that went well. So this year, it's still in the frame. Yeah. This year I did 966. It is a 2026 start. So 966 out of 18,458. I'm at 5.23%. My goal is to get it to 2,000, which means I need to do 1,034. Thought that was Pokemon. So, 2 small pieces left. First one is Sunflower Kitty. It's another ton I did with this one. Here it is. A piece I want to do for my granddaughter. Oh, cute. Sunflower Kitty, I did 130. And I started with the sunflower. Out of 3,000, and that's a 2026 start. Out of 3,250, I'm at 4% done. I want to get this to 1,500 stitches, which means I need to do 1,370. This is 14 count. Straight up 14 count. Last one in this category is another one. It's a free chart. Can I remember where that is from? It's from the Blue Flower. It's a free chart. No, I'll have to put in a picture. I cannot find it right now. It's done on a light blue 14 count. I had done 211 stitches, and it's a 2026 start. Out of 2,267, I'm at 9.31%. My goal is to get it to 1,500, which means I need to do 1,281 on this. Yep. So, that was all the non-full coverage pieces. So, I need to have a short break, and then we can move on with full crosses. Yeah, just a second. So it is a new day. I need to redo a clip because I was recording with my old phone yesterday, and one of the clips didn't have any audio, so it's my old phone. It was very unreliable. So and the phone technician came along to fix my new phone, so it was pretty confusing. So I need to, the first 4 is something I recorded Wednesday, the 1st of July. Yeah, and in this category with full coverage projects, I have 20. So the first one is a piece I call 16 Owls. I started it this year, and I've done 801 on it out of 25,599. I'm at 3.13%. My goal is to get it to 2,000, and that means I need to do 1,199 more. This is done on a 14 count, 2 strands, 4 crosses. Very cute. It lives in this bag that I made earlier this year, my little bunny bag. And my little bunny girl is never alone. This is on the back side. Okay, first one. Next one is a chart that pattern that I charted myself. It is put in a picture. Albert Shitsu, I call it, and it is I did the pattern in Floss, I can't remember the program, maybe Pictopad, I'm not sure, but anyway, it is from an old diamond painting picture. I couldn't see that it belonged to anyone, so I made a cross-stitch pattern from it, and it's available on in my Facebook group for free download. So this is not a 2026 start. I will see if I have a before picture, I'm not sure. But this year I did 1,500 stitches. In total I have done 2,392, and that is out of 60,512. I'm at 3.95%. My goal is actually to get this to 5,000. That means I need to do 2,608 more. I really want to get something more done on it. Here I am. This is, I think, 16 count. 2 strands. Lovely fabric. And love the colors. Yeah. So that was my little Albert. It really much looks, I don't know really much, but it does look a little bit like my dog. And that lives in this one. This is not very pretty, but I made it a long time ago. It's a 11 count stamp one I did, which is not very good, but it's okay. I made a bag. Next one is bath time. Put in a picture. This is a artwork from Lisa Parker and charted by Heaven Earth Design. It's a QS bath time, and it started this year. I have done 952 stitches on it. 946 I have done with this one out of 86,100. Yeah, 86,100. I am at 1.1%. My goal is to get it to 2,000, and that means I need to do 1,054. I'm stitching half stitches, and I have not been a fan of that, but I'm not. I don't feel like restarting anything, so I started up here in that right corner, and I also did something in the middle there. I don't know why. Can't remember, but here it is. A small start. Over in the right top corner with the curtain, I think. So yeah, that was bath time. Number 4 I'm going to show is Butterfly Fairy. This one artwork is from by Bernadette Lusk, charted by Heaven Earth Design. This is not a mini or QS, it's just Butterfly Fairy. So it's not a big one. Butterfly Fairy, I'll see if I can find a before picture with this. This year I've done 501 stitches. In total I've done 2,449 out of 95,900. I'm at 2.55%. And my goal is to get this to 3,000. So yeah, that's a small goal. I need to do 551 more. It's not a priority this, but I do want to get something done on it. Here I am. Top left corner and moving over to the wing. I always get pretty dark when I show things. But yeah. This is 1/1 full crosses. Yeah. So my stomach is growling. And yeah, now in the clip that didn't work at this time, the technician arrived. So I had to stop the clip and restart again. And the restarted clip is fully working. So I will stop here and start the next clip. Okay, so the repairman came and he fixed my phone. Brand new front camera, and so now I can use my new phone instead of the old one. Not sure there's any difference, but anyway, I think we got to QS Forever Friends. That is artwork by Oleg Gavrilov, and it is a Heaven Earth Design. It's this little cute one. Yeah, it is not very big. It is 300 by 212. So, and I know I found it because I actually couldn't find it before. It's a very small start, this one. So let's see what we have. Yeah, I actually think it started this year. Forever Friends, yeah. I believe I started this year. Now I have to remember this, that camera is not over there, it is here. I'm staring right in the eye now, I hope. 311 stitches this year. And that is how much I stitched in total. Out of 63,600, I'm at 0.49%. It is done on a 25 count. Half stitches. Yes, half stitches. 2 strands, half stitches. Yeah, 0.49%. My plan is to get it to 1,500 stitches, which means I need to stitch 1,189. I keep forgetting where to look. Forgive me. So yeah, it is not a big start. 311 stitches. Actually looks like a little bit more. But I started it in the top corner there. So yeah, and all the things, all my projects except the paper chart, no, the kit, Riolis, Go Left as you see, and some other kit I'm going to show you. Those are DMC, and Riolis is their own acrylic wool. The rest is CXC mostly. So yeah, 25 count, half stitches, 311 stitches only. Not a lot. Next one is Ghostbusters. That is something actually my husband wanted to take from me, take over. So Ghostbusters, welcome to New York City. It's from Country Magic Stitch, and I have stitched. I'm stitching it on a 14 count It is 128 by 176, and there's 18 colors. I started it last year and I've not come far. 14 count, 2 strands, full crosses. I haven't stitched anything this year, but in total I have stitched 564 out of 22,528. I'm at 2.5%. My goal is to get it to 2,000, which means I need to do 1,439 on this very rough nature kind of color Ada. If this is Ada, something, it's very stiff and rough kind of. Okay, you didn't have a bag. So coming up is Lonely Trees. That is, this is how it looks like. Lonely Trees. I know it's from Etsy. Let's see if we can get a picture. This is how it looks like. It is, yeah, this one. So Elisa, one of my subscribers, gave it this name, Lonely Trees. I think it's just called 023. It's not a fun name, so. Sydney Eaton is the shop on Etsy. Yeah. So let's see what we have done with that. It is a 2026 start. I have stitched 1,189 out of 28,812. I am at 4.13%. So yeah, beautiful purple and pinks. There isn't this one. So it's also a little bit of gray over here and blue. Another tree stems coming in here. This is 18 count with 2 strands, full cross. And what is the goal with this one? My goal is to get it to 2,500. So I need to do 1,311 stitches more. That's that one. Next one up is Lucky Owl. That is a Luca S project chart, not a kit, just a chart. Can I find you a picture? I actually think I did have a picture of it somewhere. I don't know where it's at. So this one I have in Markup by XP. Hold on while this is opening. Oh, after digging deep, I found a picture. Here it is. This is Lucky Owl. Yeah, so cute. I'm doing this on a 16 count. 2 strands, full crosses. It's going to be, as you can see, a lot of back stitching. At one point, I kind of gave it up because I don't know, when it was uploaded to Markup by XP, there was something with page overlapping that was off. So I actually had a line down, a couple of stitches, and it took me some time before I realized it. So I had to redo a lot with this owl, but I am ready to continue it. So Lucky Owl, I haven't stitched on it this year, but in total I've done 3,386 out of 27,713. I'm at 12.22%, and I want to get this to 4,500, which means I need to do 1,114. Here it is. So I first started up in this corner, and then I wanted to do the owl. She's just adorable. So yeah, a lot of correction, and I think I stitched something wrong, but I hope I can fix it and enjoy stitching on her again. So I might just start from up there and continue when I have checked that it's the right place. Or I can here and stitch over there and join here. I don't know yet, but we'll see. And leave this because I sometimes feel that if I do the main attraction first, then I don't have much motivation to do the rest. So maybe I'll just save her and move along with the background, the flowers, and yeah. So I might do that. And yeah, if you look really close, you can see there's some stitches where I have stitched on top of the stitches with another color, because I found it quite impossible to pick stitches up, do frog stitches when it's in between others. Really hard. So yeah, 16 count, cute little owl, lucky owl. A chart from Lucas. What's next? Mediterranean courtyard. Let's see if did I take it up? Oh yeah, it is here. That one I have in the pattern keeper, I know. I have neglected this as well, but sometimes it is like this. Let's take a look at the PDF. It is from Simone Ballman Art over on Etsy. This is how it looks like when it's finished. It is... maybe it's information well done, might be. Yeah, 260 by 340 stitches. I'm doing it on a 25 count, 1/1. This is a 2026 start. This year I stitched, and yeah, in total I stitched 1,003 out of 88,400. I am at 1.13%. I want to get this to 3,000, and to get there I need to stitch 1,997 stitches. So I did this corner here, but I also, for a start, I actually chose to start in the middle, but I have since found out that I prefer to stitch up here, that corner. I don't know why I chose a right corner start. I always go with the left, but meh, that's what I chose. So yeah. Our next one is Mini Beloved. That is not a 2026 start. It's a piece that I have restarted 3 times. Something my daughter chose maybe 4 years ago. I asked her, is there something in Heaven Earth Design project catalog that you would like me to stitch? And she chose this one. Mini Beloved or Mini Beloved, don't know. She's very much into fantasy, so I guess that's spoke to her, this one. Yeah, it's not a humongous one. It is artwork by Adele Sessler. It is a mini, so it's 248 by 325, and there's only 23 colors. And yeah, this is also on 25 count, half stitches, 2/1. Let's move you a little bit. So this year I have done 1,386. In total I stitched 3,003 out of 80,600, and I am at 3.73%. I wish to get this to 4,000 stitches, and that means I need to do 997 stitches. This is where I am right now. If I have a before picture, I can't remember if I have put it in. So yeah, this is bangs, and I think the eye somewhere. I actually stitched on it this week. Did something in the background there, mostly. So, went surprisingly easy. stitching in the couch. I'm still not convinced with this half stitches. It's not going to be something that I will choose moving forward, but I really don't want to restart this again, so I'm going with it. Hopefully I can make it look decent. All the project you see here is in the wheel, in a big wheel that I created. Next one up is mini field trip. That is a recent start, so 2026 start. Started it maybe in June. Let's find the artwork for you. This is an Abraham Hunter piece. From Artisy. It's a mini, and I simply adore this. I am up in this corner up there with all the leaves, and yeah, so it's very cute. It is 200 by 150 stitches, so there's not a humongous amount of stitches. I think it's going to be very pretty. I'm doing it on 14 count. What did I do? I have done 250 this year total, and that is out of 30,000 stitches. I'm at 0.83%. I want to get this to 1500, so I need to do 1250. Yeah, 1250 stitches. 2 strands over 1. That one. Next one up is Red Queen, mini Red Queen, Red Dragon. That is a piece also from, it might be a Heaven's design. Yeah, it is. Mini Red Queen, Red Dragon. Artwork is by Elena Lazareva. Charted by Heaven's Design, and this is how she looks, or she's going to look when she's finished. So I started just up in this corner up there. She's gorgeous. I think this is 18 count. I started her this year. I've done 500 stitches out of 79,300. I'm at 0.63%. I want to get this to 2,000 stitches, so I need to do 1,500 more. Right? Yeah. So this is where I am now. Lovely colors. I actually really love this forest colors. I am starting a wall in my bedroom with pinks and purples. So I only have one in there. That's the pink, what's it called? I finished this in December, I think. Fragile. Yeah, let me show you. Story Keep Fragile. This one, it's hanging in my bedroom, so I need to have more pinks. So eventually this will also hang there. So 18 count, 2 strands over 1, full crosses. Yeah, that one. Whew, I'm sweating. Let's move on. We have some left. So next one is Mini Wizard. Mini Wizard. That is an piece I've had for a long time. Where are you? Here you are. It's a piece I had for a very long time, but I have just my intention was to do it in diamond painting, but I still love it. So let me find a picture. Maybe it's up here. I had it for some years now, but It's just this year that I chose to start it in cross stitch. Here it is. Let's get the PDF. This is artwork by Ciro Marchetti. It's a mini. It's called Mini Wizard and charted by Heaven Design. And here is the image. Pretty dark one, but yeah. I love it because there's magic and there's a raven and a cat and an owl. Yeah, really like this. It is 245 by 325. Doing it on an 18 count with 2 strands over 1. Mini Wizard. Yeah, I've done 202 in total with all black. So this is out of 79,625. I'm at 0.25%. I want to get this to 2,500, so I need to do 2,298. Yeah, not much to see, just black. Next one up is a cup of coffee. I need coffee. I've been recording almost all day again, so it has really been some recording days, but it has been fun. Yeah, so next one up is Persevere. This is artwork by Lucy McGee, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. This is how she looks like. I started up in the top left corner again, and it is done on a 25 count, 2 strands, half stitches. Again, half stitches. Yeah. Not a fan, but let's see if I can do it. Make it look decent. So Persevere, I only did 512. I started it and then I gave it up again because it was much more confetti heavy than I expected, but I am going to continue it. This is 512 out of 106,000. I'm at 0.48%. I want to get this to 2,000, so I need to do 1,488 more. That's why I kind of gave it up, because I stitched all over. I was just completely confused, and the confusion just made it grew as I jumped around. So I am going to be more, going that way over when I get back to it. When it's picked, Persevere is in the wheel. Next one is Sleeping Purple Dragon. That is, let me see. It's called Mini Sleeping Purple Dragon. Artwork is Mid-Journey AI, charted by Artisy. This is how she looks like. It looks like. And there is several of these dragons in different colors, all sleeping. This is just the mini version, so it's 200 by 112. This is also a 2026 start. This year I have done 1,820 out of 22,400. I'm at 8.12%. I want to get this to 4,000, so I need to do 2,180 stitches more. This is where I am. Oh yeah, this was one of my many starts this year. I actually really love it. This is 18 count, 2 strands, full crosses. So I think it's going to turn out great, I think. So that was that. Color flow is somewhere is nice in this one. There are also some confetti, but mostly it's nice to work with it. So next one is Some Afternoon. This is my Marika kit. This is how it looks. I don't know when I started it, but last year or the year before. So see if I can have a before picture. I might. This year I did 1,333. In total I've stitched 3,195 out of 29,928. I think there's a little more than that, because something with half stitches, how Marika count half stitches, because none of the background is half stitches. So I don't know if I don't know how they count it, but if they count each need to have 2 half to make a full one. I don't know, but anyway, that's around 30,000 in total. Let's just go with that. Yeah, so we are here. Yeah, I am at 10.6%, and I want to get this to 5,000. So I need to do 1,805 more. This is 16 count. I usually the kit, everything that came with the kit. So I'm done with the curtain up here. So I'm going this way over, and I'm done with the curtain. So I'm right now in the background behind the window, just coming in the window here, and that is the garden. You can see behind it. So, and I think I'm going all the way over before I go down. I was thinking about just going to the halfway point and then go down, but I'm thinking that I want to go all the way over. Half stitches. Most of it is half stitches, except the window frame and stuff, that is full crosses. So this is the other corner. So this is the size of it. It's so pretty. Yeah. Very, very, very beautiful floss that came along with this. It's very good quality. So it's actually my most expensive kit I got. So there's an unboxing video somewhere if you want to go and take a look. So yeah, next one up is Tuscany View. This is an older piece, so I have written something here. Let's see if I can get you a picture. Tuscany View, I started it last year in February. This is how it's going to look from Avalon Cross Stitch on Etsy. And I'm up here. A little more here. Yeah. This is done on a 16 count, 2 strands, full crosses. See if I have a before picture. I do. I think I do. And let's see if we can see how much I have stitched this year. This year I did 2,218. In total I have done 4,696 out of 46,000, and I'm at 10.21%. Oh my god, I'm really optimistic. No, that's Vincent. Oh, phew, good. I'm pretty optimistic with that as well. So I wish to get it to 8,000 apparently. And that means I need to do 3,304 more. 3,304. Yeah, I will, as with the others that I have started recently, it's hard to hold it. Here, I want to go this way over. Maybe just to the halfway point, which is, I think, here. But I might go all the way over. I don't know yet. Halfway point means that I can keep it in a frame and kind of, I don't know. Maybe I should just go and get it down to maybe here and then continue over here. But I actually prefer, if I can, to go from corner to corner. That way I don't get these annoying lines. But let's see. I know others have, when they do pages, for example, they go a little bit over, and that way they don't have a harsh line. So I might do that. But yeah, 16 count, 2 strands, full crosses. It's not a difficult stitch, this. Pretty easy with bigger areas of the same color. So pretty enjoyable. I just need to get off that sky. It's I don't know, there's something with the colors I'm not a fan of, and the colors actually means a lot. Or motive, if it's something that really drives me, the motive means a lot too. Okay, that was Tuscany View. The next one is my Vincent. That is this year biggest focus project, and have been practically all year. See if we can get you a picture. My Vincent. It is called Mini Guinea Pig Plain Violin. It is artwork by MID-YEAR AI again, and it is charted by Artisy. This is how it looks like. If you have been here before, you have seen this. I show this every time. So yeah, it is 170 by 180 stitches. There's 30,600 in total, and the way I'm doing it at the moment is that I am stitching 100 stitches every day. That way I am sure I will have him finished before New Year. So drop the needle. I hate the sound of dropping needles. So Vincent, yes, started in 2026 in early, I think it was in late January actually. In late January, yes. I've done 17,000 this year, and out of 30,600, I'm at 55.55%. And yes, my goal is to finish him this year. So in order to do that, I still need 13,600 in order to finish him. So I am stitching him on a 14 count, 2 strands, full crosses. And I'm trying very hard to go back and forth over here that way. I've just moved the frame and started here, this side, and going further down and then going over. So yeah. A little paw and another little paw and a little nose. Whoop. Yeah, he's adorable. I'm enjoying this piece very much, as I have said 5,000 times. Yeah, very enjoying it. So that was my Vincent. I have stitched on him today, so before I went in and do this video. So today's Vincent job is done. Oh, it's very light again. Okay. So yeah, that's my Vincent. Finish. In for the finish. Focus on the finish projects for 2026. So we have 2 left. Next one is Welcome to Rivendell. That is also contromatic stitch. Maybe it's up here. Oh, wasn't. Welcome to Rivendell. It is by contromatic stitch. It is 128 by 176. This is how it looks like. I have been in that boring corner up there with white and very light blue. So this is on 14 count. I started this, not this year apparently. This year I have done 1,334. In total I've done 1,734 out of 22,528. And I am at 77%. I want to get this to 3,000, which means I need to do 1,266 stitches more. Yeah. The lines you can see are drawn on is water erasable, so when it's finished I just put it in water and then it will disappear. So 1,266 still before I get to my goal. There's a little over 20 colors in it, so it's not a humongous amount of colors. And it is kitted up. So okay, very, very, very last piece is wild tapestry. Artwork is by Michael David Ward, charted by Artisy, and it's called Wild Tapestry. So it's the regular size. And I am up here, in this corner. It's beautiful, that's for sure. So let's see, this is a bag I did recently. I call it my floppy bag because I forgot to put in some stiffening thing. This is also 14 count. So Wild Tapestry, yeah, a 2026 start. I have done 4,269 stitches on it out of 67,800. I'm at 6.3%. I want to get this to 7,000, which means I need to do 2,731 stitches to get there. Yeah. 2 strands, 14 count. It's going to look great when it's done. This is a fabric I dyed myself and it didn't turn out good, but this is a full coverage, so it doesn't really matter. It's nice and soft. I have done some of it in hand, but mostly I have had it in a frame because it's a big piece of fabric. So now you have seen all 65 of my projects. No, not of all my 65 projects. And next up is we are going to take a look at, we're going to talk about plans and spinning a wheel, and yeah, so just a second while I have something to drink and breathe. So plans, yeah, of course my overall plan is that I want to get all the goals done. But let's see how that goes. But I'm going to continue with Vincent. 100 stitches every day on him, and besides that I have created this wheel. There's 59 projects in here. It's not all the stamp that is in here, there are a lot of them, but you can see there's 6 missing that I didn't want it to have in the wheel at this point. So I'm going to today spin 7 projects. Oh, excuse me. Spin for 7 projects. And I'm going to stitch on each project until I have reached the goal, or maximum of 1500 stitches. So if the goal is 3000, I will only do 1500. So maximum amount of stitches on each project is 1500. If I reach the goal, it will be taken out of this rotation, taken out of the wheel. If I still have something to go to reach the goal, I will take it out of the rotation, but it remains on the wheel. I'm not going to spin again for next 7 until all goal or all 1500 stitches are done on each. So yeah. If the wheel picks a stamped, my goal for that, I haven't goals on any of my stamp, but the goal is kind of just stitch 1 day on each. So when I have stitched 1 day on it, I'm going to take it off this rotation of 7, but it will remain on the wheel to be picked again. Yeah, so I'm going to spin 7 today. I'm probably going to take some time with this because we are off for 3 weeks vacation, and let's see what the wheel picks. If something or some of those 7 is suitable for bringing. If not, I will choose some to bring. I'm hoping for maybe some stamped or maybe paper charts. We'll see about that. And when I come home from vacation, I'm just picking up and finishing all that I don't have finished yet of the 7 stitches on the 7 projects. I am going to create a whiteboard where I will note the 7 projects, and so we can keep track. So I can keep track of what the goal is and what is left and everything. So yeah, I haven't created that yet, but next time I will do a flosstube video, you will see the board. So let's spin, and I will have to find something to write with. Does this work? Yeah. Let's spin for the first one, and I spin 7, and then I'll find them and show them. The more the merrier. Small one. That could actually be good to bring. Next one. $16 hours. For some reason, this wheel really likes 16 hours. It's often picked. Not only this wheel, but this app. Come on. Turn a little bit down. Okay. Just need to turn the volume down, then I cut it off. Oh yeah, seasoned gnomes. That's a stamp one, so that's also a good one to bring. Yeah. Number 4. Sound is better now. Persevere. Ooh. That's not something I'm going to bring, so I will stitch on this before vacation or when I come home. Number 5. Pokemon. Number 6. Wizard. Mini wizard. You just saw that. Yeah, you have seen them all. So the last one. Red Queen. Red Dragon. So let me pause you, and I will find them, and we can talk about goals. So I got them all. but I need my notes here. So the first one was the more the merrier. I need to get this off. The more the merrier. This was a freebie from Blue Flower. This one, freebie, more the merrier. 211. My goal was is to get it to 1500. So I need to do 1289 until it gets off this rotation. That's the first one. Next one was next one is 16 hours. And yeah, I also have it here. You just saw it, but I'm just going to show you anyway. This one. So 16 hours, 14 count. I am at, I've done 761 stitches. Or 801, one of those is correct. I wish to get this to 2000, so I need 1199 stitches before it comes off this rotation. Next one was season gnomes. Those were amongst the stamped ones I showed you. Yep. These ones. And yeah. For some reason, no, I know why, but these, yeah, the summer thing I cut out and put in my book with finishes notebook. So, but these are all season gnomes, and I need to do this one, and I need to do complete this one, and I need to do back stitching on this one, and oh yeah, I also have it here, and also need to do back stitching on this one. So I'm thinking I want to bring this along and see if I can do back stitch on this one. So what was my goal? I don't have goals on this one. I also need back stitching on this one. So I don't have any goals. It's just this one, the stand one was only meant for stitching one day. But I don't know if I bring this and I only stitch one day, what should I stitch on the rest? So maybe it's a bad idea to bring this. But anyway, I'm going to give this one day. Yeah. Okay. Next one. The rest is no. Next one is a full coverage. Persevere. Let me refresh your memory. This one. Stitch is so beautiful. So she is persevere. I have done 512. This is a 25 count. 512 out of 10 out of 106,000, and I wish to get her up to 2,000 stitches, which means I need to do 1,488 still. So this one is probably a little bit too big to bring, and it's too small. I don't know how the lighting will be, because if we're going camping, maybe it's too dark. So yeah. This one, on the other hand, I could bring this. This is Pokemon. This one. this one I could bring, because this is not a big one and it's easy stitching. It is 16 or 14 count, I'm not sure. Right now I can't remember, did I show you that? The stitches? Not sure, but here it is anyway. If I didn't show you, then it's here. And go Pokemon, yeah, I did 966 out of 18,458. I said I wanted to get this up to 2,000, which means I need to do 1,034. This could be one that I bring, actually. I know it is a pattern keeper, but I can use my phone. So, and it's pretty easy stitching. It doesn't require too much light. But I might bring a stamp as well, just because. I might bring the, how much did I say? Needs to do 1,034, yeah. So I might bring the gnome and see if, and just stitch on that, and it doesn't matter that I go over one day of stitching on a stamp. It's fine. It's vacation, so yeah. Okay, next one is Mini Wizard. Geo Marchetti piece. This one. Mini Wizard, yeah. So I said I wanted to get this up to 2,500, and that means I still I'm going to stitch 2,298 stitches more, but I said maximum of 1,500. So 1,500 before this can go off the this rotation wheel. This rotation of 7 projects. Last one is Red Queen, Red Dragon. That is mini Red Queen, Red Dragon, yeah. So I need to do, I said I wanted to get her to 2,000 stitches, and I need 1,500 more. So that's just within the number of stitches. So yeah. That is what I am going to, that is the 7 I'm going to have probably for the rest of July. And of course Vincent, and not forget Vincent, he's going to be in there as well. So next one up is the new starts that I have created a wheel with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 new starts. I'm going to put in a picture of those, and the way I'm going to do that is when I have finished a project, I will allow myself to spin the wheel and pick a new project, a new start. And also in later in July, I'm going to have this event, 5 days of Christmas in July. And I know there's a couple of new starts there, and I'm allowed to do those too. But other than that, I'm not allowed to just start any random new starts, because I have been starting too much this year as it is. I have been very random, I've been very restless, and it's not, I don't like that I kind of get quickly bored with something. I want to stick to it and keep working on it, because sometimes it's just a start that is hard, and for me I have to get deeper into a project before I really feel it, and before I really want to, I'm really motivated to keep going. But I haven't been feeling well for some time, and that's why I've been jumping around and starting new stuff. And it's fun. It's fun to have new, and I'm happy with the ones I have. And I really want to start these 12, but I need to have some finish before I spin that wheel. So yeah. So new starts. So what's going to happen in July? In July I am off for 2-3 weeks. I will be off. First week I will be away 4 or 5 days. So when I come home, I might do, if I feel like I have the time, my husband is still at work at that point, I might do a stitch along or something. And but then when he has vacation, his 2 week starts, then I will not do any videos. So and when we are home again, we still don't know, depends on the weather. We prefer to stay in Denmark if we can, and go camping without tent. So we prefer that. But if the weather is really, really horrible, we might go to Italy, but we'll see. I'm really hoping for Denmark because it's easier, it's cheaper, and I love my country. It's a beautiful country, some places anyway. Yeah. So and when I come home, it's going to be my birthday soon. I'm turning 60 this year, and of course there's going to be celebrations in my family, and it's going to be in that week where I am having that event, 5 Days of Christmas, in July. And if you want to participate, you should just go to the Facebook group, and there's an event you can join. I'm going to have a giveaway in that week, kind of a birthday giveaway, a chart of your free choice. So yeah, but more of that later. But that's what's coming up. And when I come home from vacation, there's going to be back to normal with weekly floss tubes and stitch along 1 or 2 times a week. And yeah, I don't know if that was it. Was it really it? Let me just check. I actually think that was it. So we got through it. I applaud you. You're still here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this long video. I put in a lot of work, and I hope that it was enjoyable and watchable. The mix of my old phone, new phone. Yeah. So I will speak to you again a little bit maybe next week, or if not, then it's going to be around 3 weeks before we will speak again, and I will try to get some stitches in. I don't know how much I will get in, but we'll see. But I hope you will get a lot of stitches in, and I hope you will like and subscribe, and also please comment and tell me what you think of this video, how you liked it, and yeah, if there are any of these projects that you really like, let me know. And of course, if you have any questions or need links for anything, just write down below in the comment section. So I'm off. Take care. Happy stitching. Bye bye.